What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So this is my first vlog style video. I'm just here walking around a beautiful park here in Boulder, Colorado, risking my entire professional reputation in the city with this selfie stick I'm holding in my hand and talking into, but it's okay because I've been meaning to make these more vlog style videos. I just think it's a really cool format actually because it's very cinematic, as you can tell. And also I just think that essentially I think I can also probably produce more videos just talking about the random day-to-day things going on in my professional life. We'll keep it very separate between professional and personal, don't worry. But yeah, I just think it's a little bit more of a cooler format. I think I can produce more videos this way, and I think I can actually probably provide a little bit more interesting value because at the end of the day, there's tons of people making very high production quality talking head videos online, and I do not have the skill set nor time to compete in that area, but I am able to just turn around the camera, start filming. So I think that's what we're going to be leaning into going forward. And also a lot of it comes from the Gary Vee mindset of document, don't create. And I think there's a lot of interesting things I can talk about just in my day-to-day client work and work I'm doing for my own business that I think will be either mildly entertaining or actually educational in many instances. So that's the reason. We'll see how it goes though. Obviously, if there's no traction behind it, then I will not keep doing it. But anyway, in today's inaugural vlog, I wanted to talk about why recently I've chosen to invest in a co-working space for myself. So essentially, if you don't know, I run my own business doing branding, web design, digital marketing. It's called Inbound Web Development. We are working on a rebrand though, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Probably be starting at the beginning of next year. But long story short, essentially I can work from home, which I've been doing for the past 2.5 years, ever since going full-time on this business. And while I have been pretty productive during that time, and I do enjoy working from home because there are lots of benefits to it, let's be real here, ultimately I was starting to feel a little just stuck in my professional growth, and I was looking for what can give me like an extra jolt of motivation each and every day to ultimately achieve the goals I'm trying to get, not only for myself and my own business, but as well as my clients, of course, which are ultimately the ones funding everything I'm trying to do, both business and lifestyle wise. So because of that, it's very important that I'm able to produce results for them. And after thinking it over and going through a couple different schedule changes, I ultimately decided that to give myself that extra jolt of motivation every single day, I believe the best course of action was to invest in this co-working space. And I wanted to talk a little bit about why that is. And also now, after I've been doing this for about 2 or so weeks, the pros and cons and how I'm feeling about things so far. So hopefully if anyone else is in a similar situation, they'll get some value. Let's just get into it. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but anyway, the reason why I really decided to invest in a co-working space is that I recently came across a YouTube short by Professor Galloway, or Prof G as he's known on the internet. He's a marketing professor, I believe, at NYU, and he says that the #1 correlation for young professionals to success is both professional and personal success is the amount of time they spend outside their home. And to illustrate the point, he goes as far as to say that essentially if you're like under 30, you should literally only be at your home or apartment to sleep for 7 hours, and then otherwise you should just be out all day making friends, making connections, that sort of thing. Which I do totally agree with. I don't know if I would go that extreme, but I do agree with the concept in general, because ultimately there's an entire world outside, and there's so much to see and so much to engage with, but ultimately it's not going to come to you in your home. You have to go out and explore and find it yourself. So that was definitely one thing. And then another concept I was talking to with a prospective client at the time who's now become a client here in Boulder, and we were talking about the need to rent a space or an office space. In this case, let's just say he produces custom furniture. I don't want to go too into the specifics. So he has a studio, not an office space necessarily. But he had a huge jump in revenue from year 1 to year 2 when we were first talking, and I was asking him why that is, and he said a big part of it was just the mental aspect of knowing that he has a professional space to come to every single day, and that this has subconsciously, I suppose you could say, helped him just achieve a lot more business success, this kind of investment in himself. So with those two things in mind, I was like, you know what, I really should just invest in a co-working space. I've worked at it before, felt it was helpful, and so I figured why not just go for it. Because at the end of the day, while I can work from home and essentially I'm my own boss, I set my own hours, work with whatever clients I want to work with, etc., I do feel like it can be tough for a business owner, especially one that's trying to be cost conscious and frugal, such as myself. Not where I'm hesitant to spend money, but I'm just hesitant to spend money that maybe doesn't need to be spent. Essentially though, I did come to think that Sorry, having a very hard time figuring out the lighting and the sun correctly, but we will get there. It's just vlog number one. Long story short, I did decide to invest in a co-working space. I have been going to this one nearby in downtown Boulder, right off Pearl Street, and it's actually been a very good, positive experience. I gotta say, the times I've been there, not that I really have a problem consistently focusing when working from home, but certainly it does happen from time to time. Side note, even though it's the middle of the day, it is Halloween actually, but even though it's the middle of the day, there are a lot of people here walking their dogs, which is making me self-conscious, but all you can do is smile and wave and people will understand. But anyway, I did decide to go for it. I invested in the co-working space. Like I said, it can be challenging because technically I don't need to spend this amount per month working when I could just work from home for free. But I must say it has been a very positive experience. I do think there are a lot of benefits to having a separate place just for work and home, which the co-working space obviously provides me, as well as just the networking opportunities. The first day I was there, I met someone who I could potentially work on a project with, but that probably won't be for like a year or so down the line. But two dudes my age, very cool. It would be a great thing if it ends up happening. That's a connection I almost certainly would not have made if I was not in the co-working space. And ultimately, I gotta say, as someone who is really into their work, really trying to provide great solutions to their clients, and really just trying to make the most out of every day professionally, I think that the co-working space is a great space just to get out of the office and really just treat every single day, not like you're just trying to get through it, but like it's a playoff sports game and you're ready to go and you bring in extra intensity. It's not just a regular day. It's not just a regular season game. And now I gotta say as well, actually working from home, whereas it can feel like Groundhog Day where every day is the same and it's just a grind working from home, although I do have a nice office setup, don't get me wrong. Now working from home feels like quite a luxury and much more relaxing, much more like a break from the day-to-day, which I've really been enjoying. And yeah, so hopefully this video was informative or entertaining or something like that. I have no idea how it'll come out until I edit this real quick when I get home. But yeah, expect to see more vlog style videos just like this. I will mash it up a little bit more going forward with different transitions and things like that. But yeah, hopefully it's cool. Hopefully no one here thinks I'm that crazy walking around like this in the park. But hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like this type of stuff. I'll be coming out with a couple videos every week going forward. And peace out. Bye.